In a remarkable act of compassion, high-life musician Nhyiraba Kojo has not only secured his own release after a 2-week stint in Sekondi Prisons for contempt of court, but has also paid the fine to set free 12 other inmates. Additionally, he has taken the responsibility of reintegrating them into society. These inmates, who had been serving prison terms for petty offences they could not afford to pay fines for, expressed their gratitude to Nhyiraba Kojo for his actions, and they are determined to avoid returning to prison. City News' Annim brings us more.
Nhyiraba Kojo, a successful hip-life musician and the owner of the popular NK City nightclubs, including branches in Sekondi-Takoradi, Accra and Cape Coast, unexpectedly found himself behind bars on April 26, 2023. The Sekondi Commercial Court had sentenced him to 30 days in prison for contempt of court in a case related to noise complaints from his nightclub following difficulties in purging himself of the charge. However, after his release, Nhyiraba Kojo visited the Sekondi Central Prisons to pay for the release of 12 inmates who he had encountered during his own imprisonment.
I promised them when I come out from Sekondi prisons, I'll also make sure they will also come out. At least not all of them, but this particular one, these 12 people, there was a promise that I'll make sure they will come out. And I thank God so much that I'm witnessing this today. Myself, I knew I can do this, but then sometimes you can do a promise, but when you go out there, your mind can change. But I said to myself, no, I have to do this. So, it's for our glory and it's for our victory. And this man like this, I was at the same place with him, and I told him, I promised him personally.
Nhyiraba Kojo shared his intentions with City News, emphasizing his commitment to assisting the released inmates in successfully reintegrating into their communities.
Already, when I was inside with them, I told them, the reason why they are here, when they go out, they should make sure they won't come back here again. Yeah, so from here, we are not going to leave them here. We are taking them home, give them reception, clothe them, and then take them to where they are coming from. And then we'll do follow-up, and if there's any support, we can support them in terms of work, and any support. If there's any talent, we can push. That's so it's not going to end here. Yeah.
Some of the freed convicts expressed their deep gratitude to Nhyiraba Kojo and spoke about their determination to steer clear of future incarceration.
They fined me for asking court for 30 million, and I don't have money to pay. So they sentenced me to come and work for hard labor for 14 months for Sekondi prison, and I come. The time I come, even this man, Nhyiraba Kojo, come there to come and spend 2 weeks for there. But that 2 weeks, when you see how you are suffering for there, and the man say is able to help us. So the man come out, and today's 15th, the man has come to do everything for us. So we thank him, and the people also they are outside. May God bless them to come and help us. For prison, we are suffering a lot. Government is paying us 1 cedi 50 pesos, 1 cedi 80 pesos per day. It doesn't reach anything. It doesn't reach everything. So we beg him, we beg government to come and look for prisoners. And the people also at outside, they should focus their eyes and come and visit us, because we are suffering for here. May God protect us. May God protect us and come out from prison. Prison is not good. Prison can spoil you.
Actually, I was in charge of 1,004, and by 7 with 13 months. My mind, I never even dreamed that I'll be leaving by this time. My mind is on November, but God can do anything. So it's a surprise, and God bless my helper that helps me today by going out. Thank Him, and God will through blessing to the everlasting life.
These 12, who today have been released by the kind courtesy of Nhyiraba Kojo, the hip life artists, are happy for their release today. But if society does not create the enabling environment for their integration back home, they are likely to find themselves back at the prisons. For City News, I'm Annim, Sekondi.